All right, fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful crew as always. My name is Marty. I get the honor and privilege of facilitating on Tuesday, so glad to be here. Um, this month, Julia has brought forward mothers. And so this evening's meditation is going to be focused on mothers and motherhood. So let's just take a moment and get into whatever meditative position works for you, whether it's lying down or sitting upright or changing the oil, whatever works. And as we slowly settle into our breathing this evening, I want you to just take a moment and be mindful of the fact that you've decided to take care of yourself this evening for an hour. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. We should always be appreciative of the fact that we took care of ourselves. So just settle into breath and remind yourself that you are worth it. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 very slow, deep inhalations. I'm going to slow count for 8 and then slowly exhale. I'm going to do that 3 times, and then we'll go ahead and get started with this evening's meditation. As you continue to breathe, slowly draw your attention to any tension that might be in your body. Gently go up to the tip top of your head and just slowly work your way down through your jawline, down through the neck. Just gently let go of the day. As we take in oxygen, let it fill our bodies. Be grateful for the nourishment it supplies. And as you exhale, just continue to let go of the day. And just breathe. Find any tension that might be in your shoulders, down through the arms. Just let it fall gently out the palms of your hands. Let it fall to the ground. And just breathe. Be mindful of any tension that might be in your chest, down through the torso, down through the hips. Just continually let it go, down through the legs, down the bottom of your feet. And just breathe. And this evening, I want you to just take a minute and imagine a slow-moving river in the jungle. See the water as it gently winds in front of you. And imagine a large wooden boat on the shore. Be as small as a rowboat or as big as a ship. And just breathe. And just take a moment and gently climb into your boat. Slowly push off from the shore. Feel the gentle rock of the waves. And just let the slow current take you away. And just breathe. Imagine blue sky above, warm sun rays as they dance through the leaves above. See the shadows of the trees on the water. Just gently float down the river. And just breathe. And as you gently float down the middle of the river, you have two shorelines on either side of you. You're safe and secure right in the middle, just slowly floating along, letting the river take you gently. Just breathe. Today we're going to bring forward our mothers. For some, this may bring forward feelings of warmth and love. It may bring forward feelings of conflict, regret. But let it just be. And just imagine your mother on the shoreline, just standing there. Don't have to acknowledge. Just see her as she is, what you remember. As you slowly float by, just bow gently to your mother. No judgment. No reason to put content to it or context. Just relax and see her as you slowly pass by. And just breathe. As you slowly go down the river, imagine your mother as a teenager. Maybe you've seen a picture, maybe not. But at some point, your mother had to have been a teenager, a young child. And just imagine her there on the shore, smiling and waving gently to you. Again, no judgment, no context or content. Just see her as a child. And just let her gently go by as you float down the river and just breathe. As you look down the river, look down the bank, see how it winds gently through the trees. Feel the warm sun, the water below, the gentle rock of the boat. As you continue down the river, you see your grandmother on the shore, holding a baby. Maybe you knew her, maybe you don't. But just imagine a grandmother, whether it be yours or somebody else's. Imagine her holding a baby close to her chest, gently rocking, and just breathe. Your grandmother is gently rocking your mother, way in the past, as you gently float down the middle of the river. You just wave or bow, acknowledge that you see them, and no content, no context, no judgment. Just let them be. Let them pass on, and just breathe. As you slowly and gently go down the river, imagine your grandmother as a young woman, no children yet, maybe married, maybe alone. But just imagine your grandmother before your mother was born. She stands there on the shore, gentle smile on her face. And just give her a wave or a bow. Once again, you don't have to put content or context to it. There is no judgment. Just acknowledge that you see her as you gently float by, and just breathe. Just take a moment, be mindful of your breath, the sweet smell of fresh jungle air, the sun beating down, the cool water as you float on down the river, safe and secure. And just breathe. As you continue down the river, see a young child playing in the field. Imagine for a moment this is your grandmother as a child, carefree, just playing. Imagine this young child as she waves at you. Acknowledge your grandmother as a child. No context, no content, no judgment. Just acknowledge that she's there. And just breathe. Once again, you're safe and secure on your boat, letting the river just take you along. Nothing but peace and joy. Just breathe. As you slowly come around the bend, once again, you see a very old woman. This is your great-grandmother. Maybe you know her, maybe you don't. Doesn't matter, she obviously was there. See as she gently smiles and acknowledges you with a wave. See your great-grandmother either as you remember her or as you imagine her. Just continue to float on down the river. No content, no context, no judgment. Just breathe. Once again, as you come around another corner, see a young lady standing there alone, no child, maybe in her early 20s, your great-grandmother before she had your grandmother, before she had your mother. Just see her as she's there. Acknowledge with a wave. No judgment, no contact. Just breathe. Just take a moment. Remind yourself that you're safe and secure. Rolling down the river, either shore on either side. Once again, as you come around a corner, you see a child playing. Your great-grandmother is a child. See how she waves at you and acknowledges you. Just take a moment, acknowledge her, give her a wave or a bow. And just let her pass by. And just breathe. This river goes on for miles and miles. With each turn and each twist, there stands another ancestor in your past, a great-great-grandmother. And again another. But mother energy within us all goes back as far as the beginning of time. Imagine each one as individuals, each at a stage in their life, from being elderly to younger and younger all the way through. So many experiences. And yet somehow, no matter how long this river is, you came to be. Today, as we float down this river, merely acknowledge that we come from a long line. No judgment, no context. We don't have to be happy or sad about it. We just acknowledge that it is. And just breathe. Now just gently take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with the fresh, warm air. Gently bring yourself back to the room, completely at peace and relaxed. Thank you, Julia. Thank you to everybody. What beautiful shares. Let's go ahead and settle in, and we'll do a dedication of merit. This evening we brought forward on a journey down the river the opportunity to just acknowledge that we have mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers. As we continue down the river, we saw that each of them had adulthood and childhood and were babies as well. We didn't place judgment. We didn't get heavy tonight. We just wanted to acknowledge that we come from a long line of mothers. And as we go through the world tomorrow and the week, may we recognize that everybody has a mother somewhere. May you have a wonderful Mother's Day if you're a mother yourself. May we acknowledge our mothers. And may you have a wonderful week and a wonderful evening. Namaste.